Alright, so I got everything transplanted for the moment. And now today we are going to put up a trellis for the tomatoes. So this is what it's gonna look like. There's all the pieces to it. So I'm gonna pull out all the pieces and see what we can figure out. Everything else, like I said, has been transplanted. The sun is finally behind some clouds and it's not raining today, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow. So I'm gonna try and get as much done as I can, and I'll show you as I go through the process. As I'm looking at this box, well, I just opened the box up a bit more and looked at it. The convenient part is that they're all numbered. So it shouldn't be too hard. It should go along pretty easy. We do got a bit of a breeze. I think it says like 13-mile-an-hour breeze, but it's on and off. So it's warm out. High I think was 82 today. So we're gonna get started and see what happens. Alright, so it says put parts 1 and 2 together. So here they are. I got these boards here because I kind of measured out. Here, let me step back a minute. I measured out how big this was going to be. So there's parts 1 and 2 put together. That's going to create the arch. And there's 3 of them. So the next step, this little fly is just annoying. Oh, you're some sort of little bee. Go pollinate something, buddy. I don't need help putting the trellis together. Alright, so then it says put parts 5 and 6 together. So I'm going to find parts 5 and 6 and put them together. You look like you're a carrot fly or something. Go find something to do and leave my carrots alone, please. Alright, so let's get parts 5 and 6 and put them together while we get rid of this pesky little bug. Alrighty. Well, parts 5 and 6 are connected. I believe these are the legs. They've got little rubber feet. And there they are. So now it says, yeah, those are the legs. Because now we're going to connect them like this. So I'll put it together and show you what it looks like. Alright, well, that seems pretty simple. There you go. Got the legs all hooked up and on there correctly. And the next part is this step. So I gotta connect parts 7 and 8. And that's going to be the top brace and the 2 side braces on both sides, which I'll show you. That's the top brace. It's got these little clips. I'll have to figure them out. They're in here. And then these are the side braces. And then the last step is to put the cool little green net on it. So, let's see what we can see. Alright, well, that was easy. This seemed to be really easy, guys. We got this from Amazon. Ben ordered it for me, but I'll show you this real quick. They got some weird little notches in the ends of the feet. I'm not exactly sure what that's for yet, but we're gonna find out. So let's get to this. This is actually not taking too long at all, so the other 2 should be really easy. Alright, I'll be right back. Let's see what we can do with these clips. Alright, so I'm looking at this, and so we got to get the clips out of the bag, and we're going to clip them on the top and on the sides. So, let's see. I don't know if this table is very unstable. It's crooked as all get out right now. It's on a hill, but the whole front yard is on a hill. So that's kind of why I just keep hitting pause to get this done and show you what I'm doing without having to have you fall or get dropped or anything else. So here's the clips. And apparently there's screws, and one just dropped on the floor or the ground. Not exactly sure what the screws are for, so let me find this screw and I'll be right back. Alright, so after looking at it, I figured out what the little black screws are for, and they even give you a cute little screwdriver. So the screws are to screw the legs into the top of the arches. So let me go ahead and do that, and then I'll figure out how to work these things. That's going to be a fun one, but we'll figure it out. I'll be right back. I don't know why I keep saying that, but... Okay, well, the sun came back out. It does look a little bit overcast, and it looks like my camera might have a smudge on it. I don't know if that'll help any, but hey. Alright, so here's where there's screws. This one here for the top was already in, but the spare screws in the bag were for the bottom to screw the legs onto the arch. So I've got all the screws in there. I figured that part out. So now we're going to take these clips. See if we can stick you up there. Whew. Yeah, that sun's coming out. It's getting warm. Good thing I brought my water out. There's a nice little breeze, so that is nice. But it's still pretty warm out here. So apparently they got all these hooks held together by a rubber band. Alright, so now okay. First we gotta get the hooks unhooked from each other, I guess, because they're hooked on each other. And it's a funny looking hook thing. I've never used these before, so I guess we are going to kind of figure it out. Yes, I have a mouse in my pocket. I always say we. I don't know why, I just do. But anyway. Nice cold ice water. Alright, so looking at this picture, it shows that you put the clip on the bar, and then you hook the other bar, the crossbar, in this part. So I'm gonna figure this out and, well, see if I can figure it out, and then I'll go from there. Ben said there was a video I could watch to figure out how to get this done, a how-to video. So I think I'm gonna go in and get my tablet and watch it real quick to make sure I'm doing this right, because I've never done this part before. Like I said, I've never even seen these hooks or know how to use them. So I'm gonna go get the tablet and watch the video, and then I'll come back and tell you how it's done, I guess. Okay, so I had to put the umbrella up because sun's shining and it's getting hot. But I think I figured out how to put these clips on. So let me show you this. It's not as easy as it looks. And maybe it's just that my hands are weak. But here, I'll show you this. So this is the clip. And that's how it's supposed to be. This is your arch. And the brace is supposed to be on the top. And so I got one arch on. Now I gotta do two more. That's those down there. And then we stand it up and put the sides on. So then once we get the sides on, then we put the net on. So I'm gonna work on doing this and see how far I get. And well, I'll get it done. It's just gonna take me a few minutes because it's not as easy as it looks. The clips are the hardest part because they're smaller than the tubes or the things they're clipping onto. But I think it's supposed to be that way so it's nice and snug and tight and doesn't come apart. So I'm gonna go finish doing this and then I'll come back and see what I can get done then. Okay, well, I'm actually gonna have to come back to this after a little bit because it is 4:30 and I need to go in and get dinner started for Ben so he can go to work. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video. I'll go get the things done that I need to get done. I'll come out here and I'll finish putting this up and show you the end results. So thank you for watching. I hope that you like and subscribe to this. Remember, you are someone, you do matter. I love you. Thank you for watching this and checking it out and seeing what I'm doing today. And I will see you on the next video. Until then, ciao now.